This podcast may contain paid advertisements, but more on that later. Welcome to the O'Connor Bootstrap podcast, where I discuss the nuts and bolts of business and leadership, with a focus on bootstrapping a business from the ground up. This podcast is for all entrepreneurs, bootstrappers, and leaders in all walks of life. My goal is to help you grow both personally and professionally. I am your host, Isaiah O'Connor. Welcome to Season 3 of the O'Connor Bootstrap podcast. We are now officially in 2021. Happy New Year, everyone. We made it. We're alive. 2020 was a rough year, but, I did learn a lot. The struggles I've gone through over the last year really caused me to grow as a businessman, as a person, as a dad. It's really helped. The hardships and trials. So yeah, it's a rough year, but you know what? It's okay. Learned a lot from it. And we will probably be going back and revisiting some of these lessons as we go forward. So speaking of going forward, you'll notice this upload is going up a little bit later than usual, but on a Tuesday. I am going to be taking the podcast down from 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, down to 2 days a week, Tuesday and Thursday. I have a lot of reasons for this, one of which is I've had too much on my plate and I need to cut back a little bit to make some more room. But more importantly, I want to be able to produce better, high-quality content for you. First of all, I did get my Christmas gift, my Christmas wish, I should say. I got a very nice podcasting microphone, which, if you hadn't noticed already, has already drastically improved my sound clarity and audio quality. So that's a very nice thing. But to top it up. But on top of that, I want to be able to take extra time to really do the research, to make an outline so that I don't ramble as much. I stay on point. I make sure I get all the vital information into the podcast, make sure it's clear, and then be able to take the time to make sure that I can find a way to make it more entertaining and not just data dump. I'm sure there'll be times that the subject I pick for the day, it's just really hard to find a way to make it entertaining. I'll do my best, but for example, if I'm talking about accounting, it's a hard subject to talk about and make it funny. It's accounting. But maybe I can. We'll see. So I want to take the time to really improve the quality of the podcast, not just throw one up that's a 5-minute quick one just to get it up, but to really focus on the quality of each and every episode. I also need to make room for some other projects that I'm going to be trying to work on going forward. Just a few little hints. I'm going to be recording lessons and a few courses for a learning company called Listenable. I will be trying to get a O'Connor Bootstrap broadcast YouTube channel up and running here in the next few weeks. Actually, hopefully by the end of the week, we'll see. I will be trying to get a lot more guests onto the podcast. Having a guest is a lot more entertaining than me just rambling all by myself. And I'll be trying to really get a lot more detailed research on some of the subjects as I go. So to bring you the best possible content possible, as one guy with a mic and a computer, I got to cut it down to give myself more time. Now, as the podcast grows, as income goes up, perhaps I'll be able to hire somebody to mix and render and do all the audio part and maybe help with marketing, all this other little detailed stuff, which will free me up to make more content more often. But for now, it's just me. I've got a family, I've got a wife, I've got 2 small children in school. I need to make room somewhere. So bringing down the podcast to 2 days a week helps. Another reason is I do have kids, and trying to record between Friday afternoon and Monday morning, the kids are home from school. On the weekend, family time, it's not going to happen that easily, and it's very stressful to try to record a podcast sometime during the weekend when you have a family with small kids. It doesn't work out. So having my podcast coming up on Tuesdays really helps. Now, I will try to get some best of or some remastered podcast up, perhaps on Wednesdays, perhaps on Fridays. Still working that out. I'm going to try to increase the overall regularity of the time, i.e., maybe 15 minutes per podcast, 30 minutes per podcast, maybe an average of 10 minutes per podcast or 15 minutes per podcast, with one a month that's a longer podcast for some really deep subject. I don't know, working that out. Matter of fact, if you can go over to the O'Connor Bootstrap podcast Facebook page and chime in on our poll I'm going to be putting up. How long would you like to see the podcast? Longer, shorter, time frame? That's going to be up there on the page. Please come and take a look, throw your 2 cents in. I will try to find a way to get that podcast time dialed in so that we can make sure that you can rely on the time. So if you want to listen, you can know, hey, I got 15 minutes, I can listen to it. Hey, new content, it's going to be 15 minutes, I can listen to it. It's going to be half an hour, I can listen to it. I think that will help you guys absorb the information better and give me more of a structure to stick to, which always helps. So going forward, new year, we got a new year, we got a bunch of new projects coming, a bunch of different things on the back burner I'll be announcing. I'll be also hopefully try to start some other small podcasts of personal interest to myself. I will throw those up as they come. A few more little cooperative projects between me and Jason St. Clair as well, the founder of Atheoz and my business partner. So we've got a lot of stuff cooking. And not to forget, I still have my balloon business for the time being. Odds are this will be a podcast soon. Looks like I'm going to be backburnering my balloon business because of the whole COVID thing. It's just made it near impossible to run a balloon business right now. So, balloon business, back burner, podcast, move to a front burner. And we're good. Content creation is going to go up. I'm going to attempt to try to get a new blog out every week as well. We'll see what happens on that. So don't cross your fingers on it. Anyway, everyone, have a really happy new year. Have a great time. And I will see you on Thursday. If you found value in this content, please leave a comment and give us a 5-star rating on whichever podcast platform you use. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and most other podcast platforms. If you would like to support us, you can check out our sponsor links, or if you would like to directly support the show, you can donate or join our membership program at buymeacoffee.com/bootstrap. Of course, it really helps when you share these podcasts as well. If you would like to interact with me and other bootstrappers and leaders, you can join our O'Connor Bootstrap Podcast Facebook group. You have been listening to the O'Connor Bootstrap Podcast and Atheoz Business Solutions Podcast. For our companion podcast, the Atheoz Business Podcast, hosted by Jason St. Clair, past episodes, and related blogs, check out our website at www.atheoz.com, which is www.atheoz.com, or theoz.com. Until next time, I've been your friendly neighborhood entrepreneur, Isaiah O'Connor.